Well, hello there. My name is sometimes Heather, and I play Elder Scrolls Online. Let's continue with our adventure in the Clockwork City. Before we begin, let me just quickly check. It is Thursday. I'm confused. I'm taking part in the National Novel Rating Month, and it is day 10. What? Yes, day 10, and I have 21,000 words. That, I suppose, must be one reason to why I am a little bit more confused than usual. So, we need to speak with Clockwork Clinician. Let's do that. I am here with Manuel, my Templar, whom I have turned into a pack. I should have built 2 weeks ago, I think, and I will link it to this video just as soon as I am. That's good. Now that we have found the Clockwork Clinician, let's initiate a conversation.
By Set's will, I am bound. Greetings, resident. What do you require?
I need to speak to Cascone, who has died in a previous episode.
Reflecting. Permissions registered. I completed the cognitive archival process, and data retention is within acceptable parameters. Unfortunately, my current talk plug storage quantity equals 0. It must equal 1 for vocal emulation to proceed.
So you need me to get a talk plug. Where can I find one of those?
Malfunctioning skeevatons often appropriate tools and components from this chamber. You may wish to search the eastern quarter of the fortress. Skeevatons often accumulate there and place reclaimed scrap in piles. I apologize for the inconvenience.
Alrighty, we need to find a talk plug by searching malfunctioning skeevatons.
I am pleased to meet you. Entity name not found.
As usual, we are drinking coffee. Still delicious.
To every machine, a purpose.
I have completely forgotten this part of the quest, so bear with me. We need to enter the...
You'll tell me this instant if there's truth to these rumors.
I have nothing to say on the matter, Auxiliary.
You will tell me if this portal exists. This could be my one chance to get home.
This is your home now. I suggest you find your place in it.
Yes, we need to enter the part of the fortress that actually has enemies. Up there we can see a sky shard which can be accessed. So actually the part of the Clockwork City we're heading.
Reflecting.
Let's see if we can...
What are you doing now?
I am a factotum, not a large rodent.
We can reach said sky shard.
I am not a large rodent.
Oh, spatial awareness, where are you? So up there, somewhere. Enemies. So in order to reach the sky shot, you need to get to the Sky Bridge. Oh, that is a dilemma. Let's actually go this way. I am uncertain if there are stairs, actually. Yes, can't recall if there are stairs that need to be upstairs. Or if you need to, like, enter through another door. How efficient. Validation. Totems don't have that many hit points, but it doesn't diminish the enjoyment in being able to kill in 8 seconds. That took 2. Up here, maybe? Totem classification log 233. Guarded by a venomous fabricant. These things explode upon dying, which makes them a little bit annoying. Skivaton scrap pile. Holds a Clockwork. Now we can return to Clockwork Clinician. Back the way we came. Oops. Unless we want to find a sky shot. Right. This is the way. Let's investigate. Skybridge also has enemies. feel that I'm going wrong. No, right. Cannot be entirely certain. There it is! Hey, we did it! Also a chest. Oh my, this must be like that. A little poke. Let's see what's in the chest. Wow, all sorts of things I don't really need. That's the way it goes with treasure chests. So I entered through a door that was approximately here. Now all I need is a way out. Is this the way? Derelict laboratory. I don't think this is the way. This is why I really enjoy playing as a stage 4 vampire. The ability to sprint through a horde of enemies without anyone really noticing you. Makes life convenient. And back to the district. Ah, we are here where we entered from. Let's just sprint to the exit. Speed the quest up just a little. Here we are.
Just do as I say, you skeever!
Oh, still arguing.
Reflecting.
Wait, what are you doing now?
I am a factotum, not a large rodent, citizen.
What?
Back into
Is a large rodent.
You'll tell me this instant if
Clockwork
there's truth to
Pacific.
these rumors.
I have nothing to say on the matter, Auxiliary.
You will tell me if this port...
This is your home now. I suggest you find your place in it.
Greetings. Please restrict dangerous experiments to designated areas.
Clockwork clinician is patiently waiting.
May my labors please the Clockwork Guard. Welcome back, resident. Your permissions remain active. What do you require?
I have the top block you asked me to retrieve.
False assertion. This is not a top plug. Fortunately, I located a top plug in a Nemo crate outside my immediate visual range.
How lucky.
Your assistance, while appreciated, is no longer required. Please ask the deceased resident your questions.
So we did all that work for nothing. Might be worse.
Resident Corpse Gascon Dusant, memory outlay primed. Submit query.
This is actually rather creepy. Let's speak with him. How do the Whispering Shadows cultists travel through the city so quickly?
Assembling summary. Subheading Whispering Shadows. Subheading Movement. Subheading Clockwork City. Cultists use gloaming gates, pools of darkness that channel Nocturnal's power. They serve as portals to many places, including Evergloam.
Everglow?
Assembling response. Subject Evergloam. A twilight plane of oblivion peopled by nocturnal shrikes, phantoms, and beastly simulacra. Passing through Evergloam allows cultists to travel great distances without detection.
Where can I find one of these glowing gates?
Accessing Vigio's spatial memory. Mapping complete. 2 gates exist in the radius. 1 west, 1 east. Hidden in caved networks controlled by Whispering Shadows. These gates may not allow passage to the uninitiated. Incomplete data.
That's interesting. Let's go now and speak to Luciana. She might know more than we do.
Wonder, labor, create.
Luciana, we need your help again.
Tell me you have something.
I found a way to pursue the shadow of Sothersil. Glowing gates.
Gates, of course. My apostles ran down a few rumors about cultists building strange basins on the periphery of the radius, but we never found any of them. How do these gates work?
We can use a gate to enter Evergloam, then find another gate inside that leads to the Cochitum.
So we'll use the cultists' own pathways against them. Makes sense. Can't say I have any desire to fight my way through a plane of oblivion, but we don't have much of a choice, do we? Did Gascon say where they built these gates?
He mentioned one to the east and one to the west, hidden in caves.
And we have no way to know which will get us to our destination faster. Let's split up. I'll take the western gate, you take the east. Try to navigate the Evergloam. I'll do the same. Hopefully one of us will make it to the Cognitum in time.
Alrighty. Find and enter the glowing gate.
You'll tell me this
ESO's
instant if there's truth to
quests
these rumors.
all have
I have nothing
a
to say on the
marker.
matter, Auxiliary.
You will tell me if
Markers
this
are
portal
white,
exists.
inactive
This could be
ones
my one chance to get home.
This is your home now. I suggest you find your
I'm
place.
quite certain there is a setting that allows you to turn off map in. Let's see if we can find it. This goes to combat. It isn't in combat. While we're here, update 36 brought with it a fun new feature. If you turn on limit followers and towns, your combat pets and companions will no longer prevent others from using crafting stations like they in the past did. Interface. Quest tracker. Here you can... Quest tracker? Oh. Yes? No? Does it work like that? Oh, it wasn't the tracker I thought it was. Yes, this turns on and off the quest title on your screen. This shows or doesn't show icons for quest givers, and this one encompasses the active quest. If we tag it up, we still have a marker to follow. I was so certain. Well, dang it. Well, I do suppose that if you turn all of those off, then your game becomes a little bit more challenging, so that you won't feel that you're just following a map. So, anywho, now we need to find and enter the glowing gate.
Discard knowledge whenever it proves inconvenient.
For that, we need to exit the fortress.
For good reason.
So pretty. I feel that sceneries in ESO are often prettier during dusk and dawn. Sunrise is approaching in the game world, so it's a pink hue to the light outside, which I like. We need to make our way here. We could have obviously used a way shrine to travel here, which would have made our journey just a little bit shorter, but I'm having my second cup of coffee. I have the right to be a little bit dumb. You can actually see the wheels turning on the sky. This makes Clockwork City feel so special, unique, so different to other parts of the area. I meant to see what today's daily endeavors are, but completely forgot. Let's do that now. Weekly endeavor was my favorite. Well, one of them was my favorite. Harvest 100 resources from the world. Very, very entertaining. And also easy. So we need to load 15 containers, craft 5 items with the enchanting skill, complete 1 battleground match, use ultimate abilities 3 times, or complete 1 dungeon. First one is looking good. Let's continue loading containers. Oh dear. here. Will I be able to make the jump in one piece? Ouch. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Can't hit it. Biomechanical. It's covered. Entering a crafting area, a refurbishing yard. I would like to return to the upper level. It seems that will come in time. Oh, here we go. Clockwork City is or consists of like levels of
This year he'll select me for sure. I can
aims
feel the gears
and
rotating in my direction.
I personally find a little bit confusing. It isn't the only thing I find a little bit confusing, but the most pressing one at this moment. Let's try to make our way to the gate now. Down there, somewhere. What are you doing?
Beverless, you're here! Gates closed! Closed! Let me help you with that.
Thank you. Speaking with the Knave of Rooks is an optional step. Let's do it.
Crow friend! I am glad I found you. Just let me, catch my breath.
Knave of Rooks, what are you doing
The
here?
Duke of Crows sent us far and wide looking for you. My wings ache from the effort. Ache! You wish to use the gloaming gates, yes? Well, only crows and shrikes and silly cultists can use them. The mistress keeps them locked.
So you activated it for me?
Yes, you need a crow's cunning to use these things. Now, in you go. I will come with you to help you find our brave knight's murderer. You must kill the shadow of the clock god. Kill him, then we'll pick the bones clean.
What about
The
Luciana?
metal woman. Ah, we help her too, but only because we know you'd be cross if we did not. We think she is stupid and ugly, but a friend of our crow friend is sort of a friend of the Duke's. Sort of. Now, no more talking. Into the gate. Go!
Quickly then. Now that we have entered Nocturnal's realm, we need more coffee.
Yes, this is it. Evergloam. Follow me.
That will be right. returned. This way, everyone. I think. Yes. Oh, this is the place that always gets me turned around. I will try to concentrate this time. So you need to follow the given path, but...
Watch your step, Featherless. These stones are near to ruin, just like
I
everything
think you
else
can
here.
make a short cut here. Perhaps this way? No. This is where the way was shut. And you need to take the long way around. That's it. If you haven't yet noticed, I'm a bit horrible at
Left,
navigating.
Featherless! Always left!
Left. My left or your left? We're almost there.
Gate's closed! Closed!
Oh,
You'll have
dear.
to find another way round.
So the map shows us a dotted line here, which I suppose means like a footpath. Let's
Tight
go.
corners ahead, crow friend. Careful.
Tight corners.
Which way? Which way? Ah! Right! Go right!
Right is the hand I write with. Are we here? Can we pass through the gate? No. Then perhaps here? Looks right-ish. And again,
Follow the water, fat legs! Ah! East! East!
east. Where is east? Oh, there. Follow the water. So, I did make a correct judgment call. Yes. And then up the stairs.
He's not the sharpest arrow in the quiver.
too slow. I have the
Ah! We found it, Featherless! Now, in you go! Onto the cliffs!
onto the cliffs. Yes, I have the Nerianet set on UL, but as I mentioned in her build video, I think any magical monster set would be fine. If I had to change my mind, I would probably go with Grothtar. It would visually match her area of effect abilities a bit better. But Nerianet is kinda cool. Continue navigating the Everglow. We have a long way to
You
go.
look tired! Tired! Just a few more stairs to go!
As we go along, the stairs deteriorate. Remembered that I need to loot containers in order to get the...
Ah! Draw your weapons! One of Nocturnal's flock queens hides in that church! Sour taste, no shiny bits. Be careful.
in order to get the Seals of Endeavor from my daily endeavor. Defeat Night Maiden Virgiana.
Do your worst, Night Hag. You'll get nothing from me.
Oh, they have captured Luciana. Where is she? Oh, she's...
Interlopers? No. I will not be interrupted.
confused with weaponry.
Thank you. I'm unaccustomed to being captured. A Shrike captain wouldn't defend just any gate. This must lead back to the city. Follow me.
Portal to the Clockwork City. This one leads to the mechanical fundament. What the fuck?
I recognize this place. These are the tunnels that lead to the Coggadum. Looks like the factotums put up a fight when the shadow came through. Not enough, it seems. There, the Shadow's ward.
Talk to Luciana.
Liquid shadows.
I thought she went
Nocturnal blight.
this way.
I've never seen the like.
Oh my.
Wait, I remember. Lord Set taught me a spell long ago. He said it would guide me through the darkness one day. I couldn't find a use for it then. But now...
Now it's convenient.
Yes, he said that logic and wisdom would part the shadows of doubt. It worked! How could he have known? Never mind. Meet me at the entrance to the Coggadum. We have work to do.
This leads to the brass fortress, but we need to go here. Or at least that's what the game wants us to do. Let's please. didn't want to loot barrels because they give you drinks, and I'm afraid my inventory is like really.
I don't often
It's
admit
perfect.
surprise, but I'll be candid. That was one of the weirdest journeys of my life. And I've lived a very, very long time.
What now?
With the shadow barrier removed, we can move freely between the Brass Fortress and the Coggadum again. Now we have a Daedric prince to thwart and a god to save. I hope you're ready.
I'm ready.
Tighten that armor and sharpen your weapons. Entering the Coggadum Centralis can prove deadly on the best of days. This is far from the best of days.
What should we expect inside the Coggadum?
Beyond whatever Daedric whores the Shadow left in its wake? The Coggadum shifted into its strongbox configuration as soon as the alarm sounded. So now we have to contend with inaccessible platforms, hostile factotums, unleashed fabricants.
Do you think the defenses might slow the Shadow down?
You know I don't put much stock in hope. Sotha's seal prepares for every conceivable eventuality, but the Shadow is Sotha's seal. It's difficult to create countermeasures for yourself. We can't count on Sotha's seal. This task falls to us. Are you ready?
I'm prepared to enter the Coggadum. Or am I? 2 stages left. Let's continue. To the Coggadum Centralis. Activate the left core pump. Activate the right core pump.
Just as I suspected. The defense system locked down the bridge. Slag it! I can use this terminal to unlock it, but the alarm cut the power. Looks like it has 2 charging junctions. I need you to find 2 core pumps. Can you do that?
I think I can.
One other thing. There's a master factotum down here called...
Greetings. I am Ios.
Hello,
Please be
Ios.
advised. The sacred Coggatum Centralis is currently sealed. I kindly encourage you to exit the Coggatum immediately. Thank you for your compliance.
Would
Not
you
going to
kindly?
happen, Ios.
Now we can speak with him. Let's do that.
Beginning entity analysis. Error. Entity exists outside known POSA points. Transitioning to general reception array. Hello.
Hello. What are you?
I am Ios, the Automata Incarnum Overseer System. Master Seal created me to maintain and supervise the substrata operations of Clockwork City. This partition can provide answers to Class 7 queries only. Thank you for your understanding.
Your master is in danger. Let us through so we can help him.
Assessing threats to Master Seal.
Streaming. Open window. Sunlight through glass.
Threat analysis prepared. Prospect Numidium. Negative. Prospect Almalexia. Negative. Prospect Erasure. Negative. No existential threat detected.
There is a threat. Daedric Prince, Nocturnal.
Accessing privatized threat array. Streaming.
Knee abrasion. Lullaby.
Threat located. Nocturnal. Urdra. Unfathomable Mistress of Shadows. Prospect registered. Risk level moderate. Thank you for your concern.
Now can you help us?
Motive evaluation complete. Non-hostile intent confirmed. Assistance threshold increased 20%. I can now provide advice and analysis. A manual override is required to proceed. Lower automata still adhere to trespass protocols. Use caution.
Let's use caution then. I'm gonna go with an here we go. On our way to the pumps, we meet enemies, but they're just fine enemies, like enemies fabricants and whispering doors. I say dudes because they come in many shapes and sizes. Right core pump reached.
It's working! Try to find the second terminal.
As we reach it, I thought these gates opened after you activate. What? Oh. I said I am mistaken. Well, let's make our way back to the center and activate the left core pump. Straight ahead. Something to Captain Obvious. I was wondering whether the bookcases had something import. Well, let's investigate. Who knows? Might be a skill book. Nothing that important.
Hey, what's a little extortion among friends?
I started to really like the channel, which is called Radiant Glory. No, wait, focus. What? No, yes, Radiant Glory. Deals a lot of damage and even more damage to enemies below 50% health. Also heals you. Quite convenient for a stage 4 vampire. And here we find the left.
Well done. Now all I need to do is... There. The bridge is clear.
Bridge is
I
clear.
disabled the emergency protocol. It won't shut down the core's defenses, but we shouldn't find our path blocked like this again.
Admonition. Many of Master Sill's defenses still conform to
Oh,
strong
now that we have closed
risk of severe
both core pumps. Gates are also closed.
Thanks for the advice.
Opened. Turned on. This way. Halls of Convention. Daily endeavor completed. Loot 15 contained.
More shadows, even thicker than before. Damn. The shadow banishing spell I used on the lift overtaxed my nerve junctions. We need to find another way through. Try throwing that switch.
And activate switch.
I see something. Some kind of light burning away the corruption. A lamp, like the one you used to expose the shadow.
How convenient.
Another switch. Try it out. When Sothasil saved me, he said I would shine a light one day. Could this be... Questions for another time. Let's keep moving.
Navigating through this place is relatively simple.
Following me, are you? Brave and foolish.
Oh, a series of shadows and
More shadows. Let's hope Sothasil had the foresight to install those lamps here too.
oh no, enemies. Even more enemies. And much like in real life, light us away to our destination. I'm certain I'm not getting misplaced here.
Manage to banish my shadows again. Relish the victory while you can. It will take more than lamps to keep me from the throne aligned.
Here we find more enemies. Down the stairs, or ramp, perhaps. Don't stand in the red area. Want that to see if there's anything here. And it's activating or whatever. So
You should be thankful. You only knew the things so the seal was capable of. You'd want to kill him too.
Another gate. Damn, we've got to find the release.
Pius. Shall we speak with Pius again? We speak with Pius again.
Greetings. This partition governs all axle operations and gate controls. How can I assist you?
I need you to lower the gate that blocks our passage to the...
Evaluating access petition.
Dreaming. Raindrops on glass. Wood smoke.
Access granted. Please make swift progress to the throne room. Daedric corruption detected.
Right. Thank you, Pius. And now we don't have a mapping. I suppose it was this gate that opened.
Not close enough, but not close enough.
This allows us to
I will
venture
unlock this
even
fool
more.
from the throne and claim what's mine.
What's hold? Nothing here. Character hungry, driver hungry. Still don't know how to cook. Lies in real life as well. I suppose we go. All of these bookshelves are double-sided. If you choose to read through all of them, make certain you have time. Confront the shadow of sunset.
He's using the skeleton key to unseat the real Sotha seal. We cannot let him get inside that machine.
Oh dear.
I see I'll have to deal with you permanently to complete my task. No matter. Come then. Face the darkness.
We have to break the link.
Break the link. I suppose that means kill one of the shadows of the shadow. Ah! Darkness! Darkness has arrived! I have questions. Here we go.
Where did you... What are you doing?
Never mind where I came from. I'm keeping Seal alive, you ungrateful shrew. We can't let the shadow escape.
Just hurry. I can't hold the light for long.
Even now, at the end, you bicker. How predictable mortal.
Here! Nocturnal!
Why do you struggle so? Do you not see that it's hopeless? Sleep now. Give in to the dark.
I can't hold it much longer! Get up, comrade! You have to turn the skeleton key! Now!
I will not yield! Go, friend! Do as Fear says! Unlock the throne! Free Sotha Seal!
So in order to free the seal, we need to turn that skeleton key that is attached to it.
You trespass, Erdra. The Clockwork City shall bear your weight no longer. Be gone.
You achieve nothing, little godling. The Triad lose upon Somerset shores. All that is shall be ours.
Well done, my friend. Oh, enough theatrics, Luciana. On your feet. Luciana?
Luciana? Oh no, Luciana!
We should return to the surface. This is no place for mortals.
Now we get to return to the Emperor's fortress, where we don't make certain we looked at the corpse. Not Luciana's, but the shadows. Speaking with Sotha Seal will complete this part of the quest.
The prisoner. At last. You are early. Or perhaps late. It makes little difference. I'm glad you've come. Tamriel owes you a debt.
Are you fully restored?
Restored, yes. I reclaimed my shadow, and with it knowledge of what transpired and what's to come. But those calculations will keep. I owe you a boon. Service, like all equations, demands precise reciprocity. I wonder, what would you ask of me?
Now we can ask for gifts. We can ask for power, for the skeleton key, or help for our friend. Friends are important, so. Luciana collapsed during the battle. Do you have the power to help her?
Altruism. A rare trait. Luciana will die. If not here and now, then elsewhere and later. I can delay her death if you wish, but to what end? Consider carefully. Luciana means a great deal to me, but grief cannot be avoided, only deferred.
Let's see the other options as well. What other gifts do you offer? Can you give me?
Power. Interesting. Power to what end, I wonder? You possess a great well of potential. Unexplored depths, hidden by self-doubt and narrow perspective. Feel no shame. I know something of self-doubt. I can reveal this potential if you wish.
What about the skeleton key?
Clever. At another time, in another place, I would gladly part with it. In truth, I have no interest in Daedric baubles. Unfortunately, the Shadow Queen still lurks on our threshold. I must send this key away, farther than your feet can carry you.
Now we are returned to these two options again. I suppose the game assumed that you would ask for the skeleton key first.
Altruism, a rare trait.
Conversation, right?
Luciana will die. If not here,
I have made up my mind.
Ask and you shall have it.
Please save Luciana.
It is done. The recalibration may take some time, but the Proctor will make a full recovery. I know she will put this gift to good use. Please, take this as well. A token from my personal collection. It is and always has been yours. Strange. I spent lifetimes here in a world of tangible forms, but each time I emerge from the throne, it's like I'm seeing it for the first time. Broken, impoverished, beautiful.
What will you do now?
It seems I must delay my work for a time. When I reclaimed my shadow, I learned a great deal. Daedric plots, alliances and betrayals, the return of things lost in time, the loss of things the world thought certain. I have much to do.
Can I help? What do you need?
In the short term, I need pt4. He took his leave to attend to matters outside my fortress. I wish to speak with both of you in a more private setting. Please find Fear, and then meet me at the elegiac replication.
I will find him and meet you there.
We will speak in time. First find pt4. I wish for both of you to meet me at the elegiac replication, a memorial south of here. Our discussion should be away from prying eyes and ears, even those of my own people.
Where is Luciana now?
You will find her in her retreat, here in the Basilica. My factotums tend to her wounds even as we speak. Of course, you already know how this will end. I hope that knowledge brings you some measure of peace.
Now. Let's first see what this one does. When you use it, you get 100% boost to experience points from all sources for 2 hours. So a glorified experience scroll. I need more coffee and then we shall complete the final stage. I will be right back. I'm here. Now, let's go to Luciana first. Luciana, friend.
Set. So the seal. Is he...
He's fine. We did it, Luciana.
Thank the gears. The people. My people. They're safe. He knew. He knew this would happen. He said I would shine a light one day. Do you see? Everything built to this. Everything. Every battle, every sorrow. It finally makes sense.
You will see so the seal soon. I asked him to save you.
You asked him that? After all the impatience I showed you, the bad temper? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I've never met a more altruistic soul. Still, I'm not sure even Sotha Seal could save me this time. I feel it in my bones. This is how I end.
You promised me you will survive this.
Perhaps you're right. You know, I asked Sotha Seal to spare someone close to me long ago. He refused. Now I see. I understand. I'll try to make your choice mean something. You have my word.
We can also speak with the Factor Medica.
Greetings, resident. Please maintain a safe distance. I am still determining the extent of Proctor Luciana's injuries.
What exactly happened to her?
Lord Set furnished Proctor Luciana with a wide array of complex enhancements that help sustain and extend her life. These enhancements allow her to wield arcane power inaccessible to most mortals.
And?
Unfortunately, her struggle against Nocturnal's assault overtaxed the system, resulting in catastrophic damage to all rejection inhibitors and nerve junctions. It seems her body was incapable of handling the strain.
Will she be alright?
I lack the requisite data to offer you a definitive prognosis. Initial findings indicate a low probability of survival. I can direct you to a grief specialist if you wish. Please know that I will continue to execute my duties with all due diligence.
Well, I do hope she makes it. That's promised. Now let's go speak with the Bear. And we can find, as we exit through this door, leads to the crossbones. All the way to the bridge that leads to that cross fortress. It's almost like he's avoiding us. Oh boy.
I just don't know. I always expected Clockwork City to be a bit more hospitable.
We need not the grease of luxury to find our secrets.
I'm never tired of it. The smell of oil.
Evade, where are you? Oh yeah, cool. And?
Ah, my erstwhile companion. You look remarkably coherent. Most mortals caught in a Daedric tempest would suffer some lasting effects. I'm impressed. Baffled, but impressed.
So the cell asked me to find you.
Already? I expected him to wait at least a week before summoning me. Seal's concept of time bears only a faint resemblance to our own. You should set out. I'll be along shortly.
Where were you? Luciana and I nearly died fighting the shadow.
You didn't, though. Bully for you. In truth, I sought an alternate route to the throne. Through the Everglow. Unfortunately, Nocturnal detected my presence immediately. One of the few burdens of near-divine power. I'm difficult to miss.
So she trapped you?
Trapped? No. Impeded, perhaps? Fortunately, Nocturnal's attention turned to you and the good Proctor when you defeated the Shadow. It gave me the opportunity to pinpoint the object of her fury. You. I followed her to the throne. The rest is history.
Right. So, what are you doing out here?
Taking it all in, I suppose. Surely you won't begrudge me a moment of vulnerability. This place... it is something. I sense that I won't return anytime soon, if at all. When you've lived as long as I have, that actually starts to mean something.
What's to keep you from coming back?
One can only marvel at a rival's triumphs for so long before that awe turns to resentment. And I have no time for petty jealousy. I have plans of my own, and countless realms to explore. I can't afford to linger anywhere for long.
And that's all the Veya has to say. Now we need to meet up with Sorgasil and the Veya Therapy. That means sprinting to Elegiac replication. Uncertain of how to pronounce. Let's do that. If memory serves, this place is round up. Well, and here we are.
Thank you both for coming.
Of course, old friend. You seem troubled. More troubled than usual, I mean.
Receptive, as always. I do not wish to diminish your achievement, but Nocturnal's defeat here will be short-lived. What's more, she does not act alone. A third enemy looms at the edge of my sight. Their covetous eyes are now fixed on the Somerset Isles.
Then we should inform the rest of the Sigics. They'll need to prepare.
I will inform them personally. I have a separate task for you, Devaith. Take the skeleton key. Keep it hidden for as long as you can. I trust that this task pleases you. After all, your love of such trinkets is what brought you here in the first place.
Sometimes I wonder if you see too much. I will keep it safe.
Farewell, Devaithfir. We will not meet again. I haven't visited this memorial for centuries, but even I need reminders every now and again.
Equip the vessel.
Do you like this place? It took me the better part of a decade to perfect it. Every stone and flower tells a story. Tales of how things were, how they ought to be. I thought about destroying it on more than one occasion. I'm glad I didn't.
Now we have the option to either ask or not ask questions. I have questions.
I know. Ask and I will answer truthfully. Just know that the truth often fails to satisfy.
Who are you, really?
You expect something grand, but I promised you the truth. I am only what time and circumstance made me. Son of a lost house, friend to a fallen king. Some will tell you that we are the product of our choices. I've never found that to be the case.
But you are supposed to be a god.
I am whatever the people need me to be. A guardian, an oppressor. For some, too distant. For others, too meddlesome. I am the canvas upon which they paint their dreams and resentments. A vessel for their hopes and doubts. A mirror. Nothing more.
If you believe that, why even call yourself a god?
I don't. But my companions, Vivek and Almalexia, see their divinity as essential. Godhood brings them joy and purpose. They find meaning in the theatrical. Who am I to deprive them of that?
What are your feelings on Almalexia?
Almalexia defies symbol analysis. I doubt she could even describe herself accurately. To understand Almalexia, you must first understand the value of fiction. Vivek fancies himself the poet, but in truth, AM is the greatest storyteller.
How so?
Vivek knows the boundaries that separate fact from fiction. He knows them so well that he's learned how to break them. He exists inside his verse, but recognizes the lies, the contradictions. He both does and does not believe his own tales.
How is Alexia different?
She believes her tales implicitly, as does everyone else. Her capacity for deception appears limitless. She sows lies like a master gardener sows seeds, and the harvest of trust and adulation is breathtaking in scope.
Does that bother you?
Not in the slightest. As I said, we are, all of us, bound by our nature. Alexia does what she does because she cannot do otherwise. It will not end well. But then, even the best endings rarely bring joy.
And what about Vivek?
Vivek is my brother. He knows my struggles, and I know his. That knowledge makes our relationship complicated. To truly know someone is as much a curse as it is a blessing.
What are his struggles?
Regret. We are bound by that, at least. He also suffers a kind of enslavement. Not unlike my own, in fact. Beauty holds the keys to his shackles. Beauty and a love of great works, great heights. His appetites are insatiable, thus his despair.
Despair?
Yes, a poet's despair. Vivek craves writable freedom, the death of all limits and restrictions. He wishes to be all things at all times. Every race, every gender, every hero, both divine and finite. But in the end, he can only be Vivek.
And that's not enough to be a god hero?
Not even remotely.
What is all this for, anyway, the Clockwork City?
I sometimes ask myself the same thing. May I confess something to you? I suffer from a peculiar ailment. Shall I describe it? I bear the cruel weight of certainty. Total, absolute, relentless certainty. People rarely comprehend the luxury of doubt, the freedom that comes with indecision. I envy you.
Didn't you just say that you question whether the city is worth the effort?
Indeed. But such questions are flaccid. Cursory indulgences that come and go in an instant. The truth is that my actions, both good and evil, are inevitable. Locked in time. Determined by chains of action and consequence.
So you were forced to build the Clockwork City?
Compelled. This city serves a noble goal. The redemption of Tamriel. The unification of competing forces. The destruction of the Daedra. Unfortunately, it is an endeavor built upon a lattice of corpses. Betrayal, untold horrors. Do you understand?
Maybe?
Maybe. The word I covet above all others. Hold to that word, my friend, and never let go.
This brings us back to the beginning. Changing the subject, what did you want to talk to me about?
I instructed Devaith to run from the battle that is to come. Now, I urge you to run toward it. Long ago I brokered a truce with the princes of Oblivion. This pact bound 8 princes to an oath that they would never again set foot on Tamriel.
If that's true, how did Nocturnal attack us in the Pokédon?
Nocturnal was not present when the princes signed the Cold Harbor Compact. Thus she flouts its restrictions. Now, this is important. Nocturnal does not act alone. 2 other princes lie in wait. Clavicus Vile and Mafala.
Who are Clavicus Vile and Mafala?
Schemers. A prince of foul bargains and a prince of lust and conspiracy. They pose a significant threat to mortals when they act alone. When they act in concert, especially with Nocturnal present, the threat becomes existential.
So, what should we do?
I have preparations to make outside my Clockwork realm. You must stay vigilant. Take heed of any Daedric incursions and stand ready to fight. The prisoner wields great power, making reality of metaphor. We will need you before the end.
Why do you keep calling me the prisoner?
A fool's hope, perhaps. I should explain. Look around you. All of this exists because it must exist. I stand here, in this place, in this moment, not because I wish to, but because I have to. A result of action and consequence.
So wouldn't that make you the prisoner?
Clever, but incorrect. The prisoner must apprehend two critical insights. First, they must face the reality of their imprisonment. They must see the determinative walls, the chains of causality that bind them to their course.
You haven't done that?
I have, but I fall short of the second insight. The prisoner must see the door to their cell. They must gaze through the bars and perceive that which exists beyond causality, beyond time. Only then can they escape.
You don't see the door?
I see only unsteady walls. If the people of Tamriel must exist inside this cell, I will make sure that the walls are stable, the gaps are sealed, and all who remain stay safe within it.
And thus we have exhausted all the conversation lines. We don't have any more questions.
I've met few heroes like you. Very few. I take this matter of the Triad upon myself, but in truth, you may be the one that saves us. The prisoner who frees the world. We shall see. Farewell.
And thus we have completed the main quest of Clockwork City. We find 4 law books here. All of them dedicated to different. I will leave examining them. And now, I do believe the time has come to say goodbye. For now. I will return next Thursday, 2 p.m. And I thought that we might start another main quest, namely the one pointed at in Clockwork City, and that is Somerset. We get to meet Razumdar and other friends. So, thank you so much. Oh, I shall do that next Thursday at 2 p.m. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.